UniteTheFuture.com, UniteTheFuture.com. We're here checking out my girl here. I don't know her name, but she's my girl, and she talks about the Democrats losing their minds.
Some time, and it involves the very slippery, the very slimy governor of California, Gavin Newsom, a man who
can't keep his hands still.
He's not satisfied destroying California. He wants to start work on the rest of the country.
He wants to fuck up my house and your house.
By Gavin Newsom's gutter-dwelling standards, this is a new low. Remember the heartwarming, relatable story he told Charlie Kirk after Charlie was good enough to appear on Gavin's fledgling podcast? Well, he's now lying about what he said about his son being a massive Charlie Kirk fan. He changed the story because he was on CNN. First, let's listen to what he said to Charlie.
Last night, trying to put my son to bed. He's like, "No, Dad, what time? What time's Charlie gonna be here? What time?" And I'm like, "Dude, you're at school tomorrow." He's 13. He's like, No. This morning, wakes up at 6 something. He's like, "I'm coming." I'm like, he literally would not leave the house.
Did you let him take off school?
No, he did. Of course not. He's not here.
Charlie.
But the point is,
Well, you canceled school for like 2 years. Once one
He would talk to everybody, man. He would talk to everybody, even that slimy fuck.
Thank you.
Now, that's what he said earlier this year.
Miss him, man.
Gosh, how quick-witted was Charlie?
He was a Rush. He was a Rush Limbaugh, and they stole him.
Unnecessarily
They took him away.
Schools. Charlie did Gavin an enormous favour by agreeing to appear on his podcast. This is how Newsom repays him by now walking back his comment.
What's Gavin going to
his son
say?
was a
Let's see what the slimy
massive
bastard
Charlie
says.
Kirk fan, because Gavin was on CNN and he knows all too well what that loopy audience thinks of conservatives, even the most friendly, joyful conservatives like Charlie.
And remember,
Listen carefully to Newsom.
Gavin Newsom was just saying how his son is a huge Charlie Kirk fan, and he's like, "Charlie Kirk, can I grab your balls?" He's all over about Charlie Kirk. His son, shit saying, his son loves him, and then watch what he says now.
Here, what a snake.
So that's your son, obviously a fan of Charlie Kirk.
Nah.
What was the conversation like between you and your son after Charlie Kirk was
So
assassinated?
he called me, I don't know how he got a phone, but he called me from school that day, really alarmed. And all his friends were around the phone that wanted me to somehow express or understand what was going on. He wanted to know if he was dead. He wasn't a fan of him as much as he was familiar with him. And it was very revelatory for me because he's also out there. My son is 11, 12 years old. He's sitting there talking to me about not just Charlie Kirk, but folks like Andrew Tate and these, sort of beyond Joe Rogan in many ways, sort of Facebook.
Oh my God.
In so many respects of sort of this novelty of the pod, manosphere, etc.
Wasn't
That
it
slimy
bad? It was just
bastard.
familiar, really. What a detestable scrote. This man can't even remember how old his son is.
What a scrotum.
He got it right back in March when he told Charlie he was 13. Now on CNN, he's claiming he's 11 or 12. He's aging backwards, Gavin.
UniteTheFuture.com.
13 now, by the way. Hunter is
UniteTheFuture.com. Go there. Please, go there.
Really, though,
Check it out.
what a weak
Check it out.
character that he would
UniteTheFuture.com. I'm trying to
his
build a
own
news
story about
website
his son's admiration
where you
for
get
Charlie
news
Kirk.
and I want people to be able to post news too. Email me if you want, and you can be a writer on my website. Email me if you want to be a writer on my website. I'll put your story out there. Whatever you write, I'll put it on there. Or your article. I promise that. And my email is kerriganbryan@gmail.com. kerriganbryan@gmail.com. And anybody who wants this story posted on my website, send me to my email and I'll post it. Amen.